accused him of not being involved enough with their daughter. North Carolina's GOP-led Senate has passed a bill to ban DEI programs at public colleges. The bill also requires schools to block policy supporting DEI goals. And Michelle Obama has shut down divorce rumors on Sophia Bush's podcast, saying she's focused on making her own choices and living with intention. You can listen to the whole podcast on iHeartRadio. Get BIN News on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
A moment in Black history. William Tucker was the first known Black person to be born in the 13 colonies. That was a moment in Black history.
Muscle Shoals weather, the temp 58 degrees, under clear skies, humidity 59%. The wind is from the southeast at 5 miles per hour. The forecast for this morning, mostly cloudy with a light breeze, 63 degrees. This afternoon, cloud-free and somewhat breezy, temp about 78. Then this evening, scattered clouds and breezy, 67 degrees. Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. Currently 85 degrees. The forecast for this evening, cloudy and breezy, and the temp 77. Overnight, lots of clouds with some breeze, with a slight chance of rain. Temps about 72. And then tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy. The temp about 84. Saturday, some cloud cover and windy. The temp 84. We are the Knox Media Group, Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM, bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
105.1. V105.9. What up, Mona B?
What's up?
Hey guys, it's Friday, and you tune into the Lunchtime Hour with the old school preacher,
The church secretary and the choir president.
That's right, y'all already know. Hey, we've been gone all week. Mona been doing it by herself. And just like them church folks, you can't get them to do right. You see the church secretary ain't in there. They just like the NFL football teams, how they did Shadur Sanders.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, y'all, we got a lot to talk about. Make sure you tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Lock us in, rip the knob off. We got a good show today. Mona's going to be petty because it's in her DNA.
No, that's you.
Mona,
they miss all that pettiness that
last
you
time you was petty, you got in trouble. Hey, y'all, we'll be right back after this.
But now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go. And where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together. We're polishing up our act. If you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe. And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together. We're gonna polish up our act. Well, and if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say. We're moving, grooving, moving, yeah, yeah. Grooving, moving, 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 moving. Ain't no stopping us now. I know, love you. Ain't no stopping us now. Love you. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh no, no. I'm on the move. I really got to. I know. We got to. No need in trying, no, 'cause I ain't buying. No, don't try to stop us, no. Got to do. I'm really got that groove. No need in denying, well, I ain't lying. I know. It's been far too long, well. Ain't no stopping us. It's been far too long, y'all. Just doing me while I get along. Yeah. We're leaving the negative people way behind. Oh, so they ain't no. Please. Don't make it stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up. Yeah. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying over and over. Yeah. I said it
It's
is.
105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
And B105.9.
The
Hey,
vibe.
what's going on, Pamela Sykes? We know you're checking us out right now. What's up, Precious?
Hey.
What's going on down in Dothan, Alabama? Y'all better make sure y'all stop by SK Mortuary. Hey, we'll give you that juice free.
See,
That's right, Mona. You can get that juice
There it goes.
absolutely free.
there it goes.
You want the juice, Mom?
No, I don't want that.
You always talking about you got the juice. We'll give it to you absolutely free.
I already have it.
Oh, okay then. And that's right. Make sure you go by holler at Pamela Sykes, formerly known as Pearly Gates.
That's right.
All right.
Pearly Gates Funeral Home,
1039 North Range Street.
That's right, Dothan, Alabama. Make sure you go by, check her out. She got some good deals going on. Mona, I told her if you come, we give you the juice absolutely
Nah, I
free.
don't want it.
So you already got pre-planned. It's already done. It's already done.
So my family ain't got to worry about nothing.
Yeah, they ain't got to worry about nothing. They just say thank you.
That's right.
I'm telling you, I got one for you. They got an oversized up there.
Whatever.
Not for Mona.
Oversized. She just told Janet. Girl, I just gained so much weight. I don't know why women do that. They say that. Then when somebody else say it,
They get offended.
yeah. So why do you say that?
What I say? Oh, is that mine?
Got some juice for you, man. Got that juice for you, buddy.
Well, women say it because it's true, and I mean, maybe it's the delivery.
Well, I just said it, and you looked at me like I
did
you
not, 'cause
surely
I
you gonna say I
already
got
know
the
you
juice.
coming with some stuff.
Man, I'm just saying. I don't know why women do that, but you know. Hey guys, listen, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Dothan, Alabama. The sun is out. It is a
I know.
wonderful day. And then Muscle shows Florence, Alabama. It looks like it's gray outside.
I know.
It
and
is.
it's storming really bad.
And
Yeah.
the rain is cold.
Well, I tell you what, man, last night it was a cold day in Dallas, Texas, because Shadur Sanders did not get picked. Man, listen,
Well,
they had to listen, Mona. Y'all remember the song? It's my party. I cry if I want to.
Was he sad?
Oh my goodness, man.
Well, sometimes God have a way of humbling us.
Right.
You sure that's what that was?
I don't
think
know.
that.
We don't know.
I personally think, now this is me, because I got it. For those of you, I wrote it on my Facebook page. I think folks hate us, and I think they mad at his daddy. And to prove a point, now watch this. They said, you can answer. He said that he's a thug. They say he's a thug,
okay,
and all that, but they didn't say none of them other guys dressed just like he dressed, got the big diamonds on, got the chains on, got all that on. So why all of a sudden now you saying that he's a thug?
So do you think they think he's a show off or
they
something?
say he's cocky, he's arrogant, and all that.
I mean, but that shouldn't take away from his talent.
But that's what they did.
People do things.
Man, ESPN, them guys, those analysts killed him last night.
Really? What did they say about
They said
him?
he had a bad interview. They said he was trying to push his own narrative, say he was trying to make his own money. I mean, basically they said he was not a good
but what's
person.
wrong with that?
I don't see it.
What's wrong with you trying to make your own money?
Well, the boy from Ole Miss said if you play football for Ole Miss, it's one of the most racist colleges to play for, which I can agree now, because back in the day, Ole Miss Rebels used to have the rebel flag.
Oh, okay. So,
Tamika just talking loud. I mean, I can see that. I thought she gonna get on the phone and then go on about here. She didn't cross her legs and went to talking loud. Hey, go over there, I know, way over there. Like, what the what? So they said that that Ole Miss was like a very racist place, which it used to be. I mean,
think it's better now?
As long as you run that football.
Oh.
I think people love you as long as you run that football. But see, the problem is, I think people are upset with Deion because, for one, Deion Sanders, he was good at what he did.
Right.
Okay. He was the only guy to ever play Major League Baseball, won a World Series and the Super Bowl in the same year.
Okay.
Nobody has ever done that.
So he was baseball and
football. Yeah,
okay.
He did both of them and won a Super Bowl in the same year and won the World Series in the same year. No one has ever done that. The man was good.
The title.
Yes. Deion was so good at what he did, they say come to the combine. He said he ain't running for no combine. He ain't doing none of that. If you want to draft him, draft him. But if not, he ain't doing that. So people didn't like him for that. And then he talk a lot of noise, but he said he can back up his noise, right? So now they're saying that he made a statement saying that any NFL team that drafts his son that's not right for his son, he's going to step in. So they're saying because of him saying he's going to step in and be involved, a lot of teams bagged up off of him.
So he's saying he's going to step in and get involved with the training and stuff like that, or what?
Just look out for his son. Basically, he's saying, hey, this is my son, which everybody
but that's
else.
Any father, right?
Exactly. So I don't understand why people are so upset with him. And then turn around. What got me was, and I thought about Jesus. That on that Friday, they was hollering Hosanna. On that Friday night, they was hollering crucifying.
Okay. So long
came in on the donkey. On that Monday. On Monday, that Sunday, he had Hosanna, that whole week. And then turn around that Friday, they crucified him.
Well, that's what it made you think of.
Folks would shout you and say, Mona, you the best thing since sliced bread this morning. And by the evening time, you got to call the police. Because folks stalking you and trying to kill you and blowing up your car. Mona, what happened to your tire? Because you said something about your tire. I was on the, see, I wasn't going to even say nothing, but you got all on Facebook talking about your tires. What you trying to say about your tires, Mona?
My tire was flat.
And somebody took you for $10. Ain't nobody took you for no $10.
Look, this is what I said. He told me it was a nail in my tire. And I was like, okay. So I was like, I'll bring it back up in here in the morning. He was like, well, it'll be flat in the morning. I was like, okay, we'll go on and do it. But when he pulled it out, it was like a little bitty short
Mona, it don't take but a little screw to penetrate.
But it didn't have nothing to penetrate. It was just like blunt. It wouldn't even.
It could have put a little pierce, a little hole that caused a little air.
It didn't have a tip.
Okay, Mona. I said, somebody took it for $10. Man, nobody wants you $10, babe.
Well,
what do you think? How do you think Shedeur Sanders feel? Because when he fell out of first round, he lost millions of dollars.
Wow.
Because if you don't get drafted in the first round, if you get drafted in the first round, you're
Mhm.
guaranteed 5 years
Okay.
in like a $42 million contract.
So
If
what
you fall
about the
down,
second?
you fall down the second round, you get about 14 million, and you're not guaranteed but a few years.
So do you think he's going to take that?
Yeah, you're gonna take it. He just this is what I was saying. The boy just want to play. He ain't got to play for money.
Right.
Them folk got plenty of money.
He just want to play.
He just want to play. I mean, he just want to play, and now he has another point to prove. They say he don't even look athletic. I mean, I was like, man, the people going in on the boy say he looks sorry, he looks soft.
What do he look like? I don't.
They say he
I
don't
gotta
look
look
he
at
don't
that,
look
man.
athletic. They say other quarterbacks look athletic. Let me tell you something. I basically think it goes back to this again. Here you got Jason Dart, guy from Ole Miss. Yeah, he good. He all right, but he ain't better than Shador. So the New York Giants turned around, traded positions, and got a I think they went for a defensive end or offensive. They went for a defensive end.
Mhm.
Then they came back, traded to go back again and pass over Shador, and they got Jason Dart. Everybody's like, y'all done had this man fly here. Y'all been in Colorado, talking about how good he is,
Yeah.
and then y'all done.
So they were saying
man.
that he was good and stuff.
Oh, they
like
was
that.
talking about he was the man. Then Pittsburgh Steelers just Tomlin just I don't even like the Steelers. And then let me get to my team, the Aints. Oh my goodness,
The who?
The Aints.
Okay.
The Aints. I'm telling y'all now. I'm about to find me a new football team.
Why?
The Aints ain't.
Who did they get?
I don't know. Now we had the opportunity to get Shador.
And they didn't want him.
We had the ninth
So
pick.
do you think they don't want him because of his cockiness or his
He's
arrogance
black.
or
He
whatever?
black. He
I
black.
thought they had a lot of black.
He's black with confidence.
Oh,
Anytime you black with confidence, you are considered to be arrogant
difficult.
and difficult, just like black women. Any black woman with some sense, they say y'all some angry black women. If you can't make a fool out of folks, now they call you angry. They say you're mad. They say you're upset.
Bitter.
Man, no,
All of it.
that's
Yeah.
it. All that. I mean, think about it. That's how we are, and how they just took this young man and just, I mean, they just catapult his whole little thing. They had
So
him-
was he sad?
Oh my, he was sad, Mona. He was looking pitiful. And this is the part that got me. I know for a fact that mess hurt, man. That's how people treat me, Mona.
When you be overlooked, it does hurt.
Mona, when you next in line, okay, like you said, you next in line.
Mhm.
You do the best you can with your choir.
Yeah.
You try your best to get them to come to choir practice. You do woo. Then here comes somebody else that ain't never sung, can't sing, and these folks show up for practice and do everything. You're like, and I used to have to pick y'all up, and I used to have to do this, and you're looking at people like, why? And if you notice, they didn't start acting like that until you got on the radio. People like, oh, you didn't change. You think you better. Oh, you it had nothing to do with nothing because you ain't doing nothing on this radio. Think about it.
Well, I mean, I guess they receive it better from other people. And that is kind of crazy, but I guess people
I don't
receive
get
stuff better from other people or something
Well,
like that.
I'm gonna
I
tell
don't
y'all.
know.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me, and then we're gonna talk about this. This is what we're talking about.
Okay.
Jealousy from people that pat you on your back.
Okay. It happens.
Jealousy, and you'd be amazed. You could be sleeping with folks that's jealous of you.
That's true. That's called sleeping with the enemy.
But when you're young, you don't even understand that.
No.
You can be hanging
don't wanna
out
hear
with
that.
folks that's jealous of you, and they
Your
want
friends.
your family, your
so-called
friends, your whole deal. Mona, I put on Facebook, and I'm telling y'all go check out my story. I have several stories where I can tell people don't have to add no legs to it. I got several stories where people just straight out, I mean, just say, I don't understand. I mean, I opened up a Texaco service station.
Mm-hmm.
My gas was 5-6 cents cheaper than Exxon. I watched my family and so-called friends and people that knew me and said, congratulations, we're so proud of you. Go to the other service station to buy the gas.
Yeah, that
But
would
then
hurt.
come down there and ask me for a job. Take yourself on back down to the Exxon. And then I always want, and then watch this. I sponsored my children. when my children was on, one daughter was a cheerleader, my other daughter was in the band, my son played football.
Okay.
I sponsored the cheerleader team, the cheerleader squad. That means I took care of their uniforms, I took care of their t-shirts, I did everything for the cheerleader squad.
Right.
You think they came up there and stuff? Oh, okay. I turned around and took the whole band. The band performed at a college. So they went over to Mississippi Valley State to perform.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was, because my child was in the band, I turned around and provided lunch for all the band members and their family.
Okay.
You think they came up to the stuff? Oh, okay. Y'all ain't gonna tell me the hate is real. I mean, you can't.
That's true. I mean, and then it mostly be the people that are closest to you.
And then be the one smiling in your face.
That's sad. It really is. I got plenty of stories.
Oh, tell me one. Give me one. Give me one of them. Just one of them. Don't call no names. Because I don't want your tires to be on flat. You ain't gonna make it today.
I'm just saying, people will look at you, smile in your face, tell you you're doing a good job, and then the next minute try to have other people not liking you, telling them stuff. And I tell them, if you got a discerning spirit, you gonna know what's
Mona.
what. I don't say nothing.
Come on now. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's crazy.
I
call it crazy.
I'm shocked. I be looking like, wow. And then the thing is, I give you another story. I'm telling stories, Mona.
Okay.
Another story. I own clothing stores. So in the mall before COVID. So we had stores. Easter time, I run a special because I'm you got all these preachers, you got all these choir members. Now keep in mind, I done had preachers call me to come play for them, travel with them and play for them while they do revival as a musician. Come and teach choir workshops for their church. Here I am owning a clothing store, selling suits and women clothing, and them same church folks would not even come down and buy a suit, buy a tie, buy a pair of socks. But then when you needed somebody to play for you, come on, Knox, we need you.
Well, I think that's where the saying is. You got to stand still and wait on the Lord, because everything will come out in the end. Because I mean, it's just crazy. People lie on you, and like you said, they won't support you. But then, when you close the store, what happened to your store? I was gonna come and get something. Time you close it. And that's I read an article yesterday about Tammy's.
Oh man.
I wanted to go there. You spoke so highly of it. I wanted to go there.
Man, prime example. Okay, what you read? Come on, and get it. What you read? What did you read?
She just said that she's thankful for the people that supported them.
Tammy's had breakfast for $4.99, and the breakfast was cut.
Yeah, and she was just saying she's sorry that they had to close.
I wonder why she had to close, Mona.
She probably wasn't getting supported.
I wonder why, Mona. Because folks was mad about the cars that she was riding in, and they were mad about where she lived. People are something. Walmart don't care nothing about y'all. They all of them stay in Arkansas. They stay in big mansions, driving G-Wagons and everything else, and you still take yourself right on to Walmart. Why is it that when one of us gets something and look like we're doing halfway well, instead of us sticking together, we'll go and try to cut somebody and try to put them out of business? Then turn around and call them, say, can I borrow something? Borrow from that person. Go to Walmart, tell them, give you a cash advance. That kind of stuff. It don't make sense. This woman, I have personally seen this woman and her husband doing major stuff.
Right.
Dothan, Alabama, major stuff. I'm talking about major and very, I mean, when I say very nice, very down to earth. And let me tell you something. Your experience with a person cannot dictate my experience with a person. And I think you're sorry as all get up to treat somebody bad based upon what somebody else tell you about somebody.
And that's crazy but that's how it is. You got that one person that everybody listen to for some reason.
Yeah, like they run because they giving you some. All you bought folks, you need to be quiet. If you only way you can talk because somebody paying you, then you got to be loyal to them. You sorry.
Or doing
and I can't stand a man being like a little woman, Let a woman run him. I mean, just sorry. Just sorry. You ain't got, I mean, you might well go and get clipped because you just sorry. That's sorry.
What?
That's sorry, man. I can't. I mean, little man sitting around. You not men be
So
talking.
what are you saying? The man let women rule them?
Man, these men out here, you could be talking guys, you know, we cool and everything. So y'all sitting around talking, whatever. And you talking to them, they say something, you say something back, they go back and tell a woman. Then the woman tell them, don't you deal with them no more. Then they stop talking to you. How you gonna let some woman tell you?
Well, he gotta listen to his wife.
That ain't his wife. It's saying a woman.
His wife.
I said a woman, boy. I ain't saying wife. I said a woman.
Well, yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. And I try to tell people all the time, jealousy is something else, man. And people be like, I ain't jealous of nobody. If you was not jealous of folks, you would support people and you would not put your mouth on folks, even if you're not going to support them. If I'm not going to support you, I ain't got no business trying to campaign against you to get everybody else not to support you.
Well,
if I'm not going to eat your cookies,
uh-huh.
I'm not going to eat your spaghetti, I ain't going to eat your lasagna. I ain't got no business on here telling folks your cookies stale and your lasagna taste like cheese. I gotta say, try it for yourself.
Exactly.
Try it for yourself.
But people don't get that.
And
You
it-
have to try it for yourself
Yeah, try it
because
for yourself.
everybody, your taste, that might not be for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
it
saying?
didn't work for me.
And then a lot of people will be like, oh, well, they said, try it for yourself.
Man. Hey, well, shout out to Tammy's, man. Tammy's had a great had a great breakfast, man.
And
That
I want to
breakfast
go.
It was nice. $4.99 breakfast. It was good.
Yeah, I was talking about it and I was like, okay, next time I go to Dothan,
And you done
I'ma
read
try
and
it.
she done closed down.
And she done closed down.
And then look, so they got another place called the Sugar Shack. So the Sugar Shack. So folks always got something to say about the Sugar Shack. Stop going and you don't like it. They ain't making you go
True.
down there.
That's true.
So why are you being negative about something and every time you look up, you up in that? Quit trying to
I
talk
don't
folks
know.
out of
And
doing
you're,
stuff like
you're
that.
right about that. Why talk down on it? If you didn't like it, just say, hey, go try it for yourself.
Exactly.
You don't have to say it's
That's what I'm
nasty. They
saying.
nasty over there, or
I know.
whatever. Just
So I went to Cookies. I done been to Southern Sister Southern. Okay, come
so
on.
what is
Y'all
Cookies?
text me to write what I'm saying because I the sister kitchen or something.
What is
Text me the right
Cookies?
thing. Cookies is another restaurant.
Okay.
It's good. Okay, so every year they do this big, just like Southern Soul up here in Huntsville. They do like a Southern Soul deal in Dothan, and Cookies is like one of the big sponsors of this event.
Okay.
And the restaurant is just down home. I mean, down home restaurant. And the people, Miss Cookie, she's so nice. She's very nice. I'm telling you, people just very nice. What get me is just these old jealous folks that don't know people, and you done heard people talk about folks, and then you can tell when folks have talked about you because they be looking at you funny.
Or they probably had a bad experience together, but it
Just
ain't always that person's fault either.
right.
So.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Tell the other side of the story. I mean, if you stole from me, don't mean you're gonna steal from Tamika.
Right. That's a
Not
different
right.
experience.
Not right off anyway.
That's a different experience.
You
Totally
may not-
different.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. And this last night, man, I was like, these people are wrong. I was like, look, they were wrong for that because, and people say, well, his skills. Well, if his skills was not that great, why was it there? Why were you saying his skills before? He should be one of the Heisman. He should be number one in the draft. And woo, 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 woo. They hyping the man up. Now all of a sudden, the man driving the Maybach, the man got all these endorsements and making all this money. You don't like his daddy now. And now y'all saying, well, he may not, I don't know. And then, like I said, the Saints, y'all ain't nothing. I can't. I mean, I'm changing team because we had opportunity to get him and we didn't get him.
So the second round pick, how do they do that?
Well,
like the
the worst
teams,
record.
the
whoever-
teams with the best records get the first pick.
No, they go last. Yeah,
With
you
the
last.
best record?
Yeah, with the best record, you go last. The worst team get the first pick.
Really?
Yes.
So who was the first pick? Who was the
First
first
pick
person?
went to Nashville, Tennessee Titans. Out and Cam Ward, man, shout out to Cam Ward. Cam Ward came in last night. He was just clean cut. Parents was with him. He ain't have on all that woo woo woo. he just looked like a young man that's going somewhere. I
So
appreciate
Tennessee
that.
Titans got him.
Yeah, Tennessee Titans got him. So, I got my little Tennessee Titan jacket and I got a hat. I may
Okay.
just switch on over to them since I ain't. I'm about sick of the ain't.
So why you like him?
Because he good. The
Oh,
boy's
okay.
good. Hey, the boy good. Now, personally, I wish the Titans would have got Shador.
Okay.
I just wanted to
So
get
you wanted the Titans to get Shador.
Yeah, but I'd take Cam Ward.
Okay.
Because y'all do realize, now I know a lot of people don't like to talk about this, but y'all do realize back in the day, the NFL owner said that black men were not intelligent enough to be quarterbacks. Say that black people could not think. Say we could
I
not
was
think.
wondering why they never had a black
They
quarterback.
said
or
we
whatever.
could not think. They said we were not intelligent enough.
couldn't stay focused.
We could not read and we could not. She coming and throwing the phone. She could not read and all that. And so guess what? They shied away. But then all of a sudden, just like let's talk about history lesson, y'all. Back in the day, the black men were not able to play in the NFL. But oh boy, they went and picked up Brown. They went and picked up that running back, boy. That boy was running that ball. And them white boys said, ho, where y'all get that one from?
So did he get mad? Did they get mad at first?
They got mad at first.
I'm talking about the other team.
Yeah, the other team got mad at first. Then they said, hold on a minute, go get us one of them.
Because they didn't want black people in the swimming
Didn't
pools
want
and stuff. So the black man got on the field. Did they forfeit the game? Some of them.
No, they like, what? Look at that.
But they tried to hurt him, didn't they?
They said, they couldn't hurt him. Look at that ninja run. Boy, they said, go get us one. That's how they got started. They said, go get us one. And then they went and got another one. And then next thing you know, because they used to have, even in basketball, they used to have two different leagues. They have the Negro League, and then they had the NBA.
Okay.
They had to change it because they were like, hold on, these boys shooting the pill off this ball.
Right.
So it wasn't like, and what they saw was winning. NFL is about winning.
Right.
NBA is about money. NBA about putting people in the seat. And NFL about money too. But they want to win.
Mm-hmm.
And they could not win without having them boys out there. So now it's like, I tell people now, like you have never seen so many black head coaches in the NFL. It's just starting because they said y'all was slow.
But then you have all the it comes from the managers because the managers know I can't look. My money ain't going nowhere if I don't get somebody out there that's talented enough.
That's true. So, I mean, that's crazy.
Or owners.
Well, like I said, default. Last night just it rubbed me the wrong way because I got PTSD from folks. Folks gave me I got PTSD.
So you got PTSD last night from the
I got PTSD from y'all, from you black people.
Why you
I
say
ain't
that?
And
you
some white
PTSD.
Why you say that?
Because folks low down and then use you up and
that's true.
and then
Well, all I
turn
do
on
is
you
sprinkle
so quick.
sunshine. That's all I try
Man,
to
you
do.
like a tornado.
Well,
Category 5. Hey,
Solid.
listen. So I heard, and I tell my wife this all the time. I told her, I said, I wish I had your mentality.
what is that?
I don't care.
Well, some people got it and some people don't.
Mona, you got that. I don't care.
I do not. I got, oh my God, my heart is hurting.
How long? How long they last,
For
Mona?
the moment,
A
of
long
speaking.
time.
Okay. Oh, they gone. All right, thank you, Prayson.
For the moment of speaking.
No, you probably like this though, Mona. You probably, and you speak for yourself in a minute, but you probably like this. Some people in certain circumstances, situation, they handle things different.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not talking about in a relationship. In a relationship, you already let it be known. See you later. But
No.
in a, I mean, you said that. Now you said don't bag up now. I'm gonna play
I am
tape.
not-
You said in a relationship,
Mona.
if it don't hit, you like bye.
Well, I mean, that's how it's supposed to be because you don't want to
Stop.
waste nobody's time.
Exactly. Stop lying to folks and going around them. That's what's wrong right now. People be lying to folks and patting them on the back, talking about I'm proud of you. I want you to do well. No, you don't. You don't want me to be well. You don't want me to be well because we have a free concert and you will sit your behind at home and watch it on Facebook instead of coming out supporting it.
Mm.
You can't tell me you want me to succeed and don't do nothing to support me. That's just like being a pastor. You can't tell me you proud of me as a pastor and won't even come to church, won't even support a pastor anniversary, won't even come to Bible class. But you talking about you love me? I had so many people talking about they love me. Them same old folk is the same old folk that don't come to church now.
Wow.
All up in my face talking about we love you. You the best thing. Where you at now? They
Where they
put the same plate they would. They put Jesus on the cross.
But sometimes, do you think people, they feel like, well, this person's gonna come back anyway, so it don't make no difference. I might as well be who I am because they are forgiving.
What you saying? What you mean don't come back?
You know, like, okay, you have a forgiving heart, or myself, Mona, and
to me, you ain't got no forgiving heart either. Now, don't be trying to tell them folks like you.
Huh?
Tamika something else. Don't let Tamika try to tell y'all. She's something else. That's it now. It be them quiet folk that get you.
Well, it just depends on the situation.
See,
If I feel like you getting over on me now, I'm gonna let you think it for a little while.
Tamika, you remember she cut them 4 times?
But that was a different situation. It was not 4.
If you forgot if you cut off 4 of them, the insurance will pay.
Yeah. That's right, Mona.
So you cut off 4 of them, the insurance will pay, but you cut 2 later on.
That was 2.
Now you got to be something else to think like that.
No, I was guided.
She was hurt.
That's my point.
Hurt people.
That's my point. But people don't have to, I don't understand why we as a people have to act like that. We allow other folks to do us like that.
I promise I don't either. And we just can't celebrate each other. I'm not saying everybody, because you do have some people that will support you in everything you do, but you also have those naysayers that will support you in your face, but behind your back, they trying to ruin your name. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, you never know. Sometimes you can go years without knowing that your friend, so-called friend, is the one going around
sabotage.
Yes,
sabotage.
Just pay attention to him. Just pay attention to him. All you do, pay attention to him. Just pay attention to him. I have learned over this time here on earth, my mom and dad say, shut your mouth. Quit talking so much.
Just watch.
And listen. Let folks tell you who they are.
Pay attention
then I got married. I come home, my wife say, would you shut up and pay attention to the folks around you? I say, well, she said, you be so busy talking. So she said, well, I had to sit back and I watch him. Mm-hmm. And she watch him, then she say, and no. They ain't no good. Watch them. And I mean, she can go around the room.
Right.
And I be like, no, that ain't right. You wrong for that.
Because sometimes we have, what do they call it, wool pull over eyes. And we just want to see the best in people.
People like myself, people like Tamika. I didn't say you, but people like myself and people like Tamika, we're sometimes we talking and laughing and being over, and people just see that as a weakness and they use that to get over. Whereas you looking at folks like, all right, now I'm gonna get you before you get me, buddy.
Wow.
But then you do like my daughter. My middle daughter is, all of my kids have a different personality. Okay. Right. All of them. Okay. My oldest daughter, she used to be more like me. Used to be all bubbly, nice, but she got PTSD from folks. So after having PTSD from folks, it's
not hard to happen.
She didn't start acting like a mama now. Stay over there. Look, stay over there. Hey, y'all, I speak to you people, but that's how, y'all stay over there. My middle daughter, she used to be a social butterfly, but she like, I'm watching you, I got you. Mm-hmm. But then she decided, okay, I'm gonna let my guards down. And then when you let your guards down, then folks,
that's when people run you over.
Then they get you. Now she back to stay over there. Then my son, hey, how you doing? From the door, hey, how you doing? I ain't got nothing for you. Stay over there. Because my son say, I didn't watch you, Dad. I didn't watch how people treat you. Mm-hmm. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. And because I don't want to deal with that, I speak to people and I keep it moving. But you got to understand, people will hate you for no reason.
And don't even know why.
And be jealous.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Here you are over there, got a jar in your car, trying to figure out how you going to put gas in your car.
Right.
and you got out your car and folks said, "Ooh, I can't stand that girl. She makes me sick."
Yes.
Always walking around like she got it going. And they don't know you counting pennies.
Hurting. You're crying inside.
At the end.
I'm smiling, but I'm crying inside. Yes.
I'm
Worried
telling you.
about being evicted. And I mean, you got to think of those things because a lot of people run around here, you thinking they got it
Right.
all together.
Exactly.
They look like they got it all together. But inside, some of them don't even have furniture in their house. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. It's really sad. But I mean, hey.
But go home crying because they're by themselves
Mm-hmm.
and have
What's that
nobody
Mary
to
Mary
support them.
song?
I don't know.
It's a Mary Mary song.
Mary Had a
back then.
Little
Nah,
Lamb.
it ain't no Mary Had a Little Lamb. You know, Mary Mary. They got a song out. I can't think of
They
what
couldn't
it
get
is, but
along. Them
anyway.
two sisters couldn't get along.
No, they couldn't. But they had a song out about what we're talking about.
I mean, think about it, Mona. I mean, y'all think about it. People always try to put you in a box where they think you ought to, where you should be. And if you decide, I don't want to stay in this box, that don't make me a bad person.
No.
That shouldn't make me a bad person. I mean, that should not make anyone. Tamika smiling all the time, how everybody. You on the other hand, you looking
I
at folks.
smile.
No, you look at folks like this. And then I turn around and be trying, and I'm like you, but I got to the point I don't even want to talk. Because I'm at a point of, I don't want to deal with fake folks no more. Leave me alone. If you don't want to deal with me, leave me alone. I don't bother you.
I think people find joy. People like mess.
I don't like it.
I have noticed that people love mess. They love crazy stuff.
So
Y'all don't know
therefore they
that?
treat you crazy.
Well, they just create narratives and make people not like you, or you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy because I had a girl. I would walk in the room and I'll smile, I'll speak, and she'll look at me. She's like, "Hey," you know what I'm saying?
And you like, what?
And I didn't know what was wrong, but I kept smiling at her. So another lady asked her, "What did that girl do to you?" She's like, "She ain't done nothing to me." She was like, "Well, why come you don't like her?" She said, "I don't know. It's something about her. I just don't like her."
See, you know what I'm talking about?
Something
just
about
stupid.
it.
It's just something about her. I
That's
don't like her.
stupid.
And I was like, wow, okay.
That ain't dumb. That's stupid.
But it is. But I still spoke to her. Hey.
But the thing about it is people forget, and this is what we talk about because all of us say we believe in God. We say we trust Jesus. And Jesus on the cross, and them people were mistreating him. And he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. I'm like, Lord, please help me to endure, because if you do not have the faith of God in your life and trust God and take God at his word that he's going to take care of you, you could literally go crazy.
Right.
Yeah, you could.
Dealing with folks.
So
you just have to get to the point. And that's why you got to have a good support system, and you got to know who you are.
Sometimes people in your support system be trying to
I say a good one. I ain't say folk that around. You have your good support system.
But you have to know who you are.
You got to.
Because if you don't know who you are, you'll get lost.
Man, come on now.
Have them folks that have you
and then
have power over you.
Right.
And then sometimes people think you don't know who you are, and they think they can manipulate you and keep on treating you bad. But the day coming, as they say, karma.
That Brenda Tubbs be coming out, boy. Let me tell you. When I tell you when that Brenda Tubbs show up, boy, the head go to the side.
Karma.
Hey, you probably didn't get a chance to talk to me, mom, when she was up and moving. So whenever Brenda Tubbs get ready to get you right, you see she'll hold her head to the side and do that right there. She get ready to let you.
Okay.
Yeah, she get ready to tell you.
You already know.
Yeah, you already know what's coming.
All right.
And so now, if you notice, Tamika, when she get ready to get you right,
that's what she do.
Her head go to the side. So the head, anybody listening, the church secretary head go to the side.
I'm gonna have to pay attention because she'll do like this.
Yeah. See you already know. Long that head straight, you good. You good. But when they hey, look, she go to folding them hands up.
Not true.
And the head go to the side. Y'all get ready.
Uh-oh.
But again, you got to know who you are. Because I'm talking about me. I can't get mad at myself. And those of you that's listening that don't want to hear it, you just turn. So
well, they're not gonna do that.
My point is, I know who I am. Don't get mad at me because I know who I am, and what you think of me ain't gonna change what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Now you may not come to the show. You may not come to church, but that ain't gonna stop me from preaching, and they ain't gonna stop me from trying. What I'm trying to get the young folks to do, quit talking about killing yourself because you don't have nobody around you to support you. Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in yourself. If nobody else around you believe in you, you believe in yourself. God gave you the gift. God gave you the talent. Use what you have because the Bible says your gift shall make room for you. But you won't be able to use your gift if you don't believe in yourself.
Don't sit around, throw yourself a pity party.
Oh,
you just gotta.
I'm so sick of pity parties.
Come on.
I mean, I think we all threw a pity party, but you can't stay in that little state because you stay there, you're gonna be depressed.
I mean, some people they like it like that. They want somebody to feel sorry for them. I mean, my dog got ran over this morning. How you feel? Well, my dog got ran over, and then my head hurt, and then my side hurt.
Walked by the bed and stomped my toe.
I mean, and I'm like, really?
My arm got cut.
Is it that bad?
I mean, for real. I promise. I used to know a person that every time you call, it was like, oh, well. I don't know. My car won't start. I ran in the ditch yesterday.
So y'all listen, online right now, people are going crazy online talking about this Shedeur Sanders. Everybody going in. From the NFL analysts to the football players, everybody is saying y'all shouldn't have done that young man like that because you didn't like his dad. Oh,
now
man.
that's bad if that's what they did it for. Because if you think he was the number one pick?
Nah, he I didn't think he was gonna go number one.
Mm-hmm. What number you thought?
I thought he was gonna go number 3. I thought he was gonna go Cam Ward, Shedeur. I mean, then Travis Hunter, then Shedeur.
Oh, okay.
Now at first I thought it was gonna be Shedeur and Travis Hunter. Then Cam Ward just came up out of nowhere.
But he's better than them too.
He's just bigger. I told you they said he looks like an athlete. But
so what do they want Shedeur? Because I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, most quarterbacks are thin, slim, right? Or no?
No, them boy be stout.
Oh, okay.
And they said his arm, they said Cam Ward arm is stronger. But here's the thing. Wasn't nobody saying all this at first.
Nobody.
This is the part that everybody's upset about.
Well, see, I can understand it now, but I just felt like they did it because he was so cocky, like Deion. Because I know Deion was very cocky.
Mona, you cocky. You cocky.
No, not really.
you cocky, Mona.
No, what I'm saying is, you see what I'm saying, though.
You ain't no, you cocky.
I didn't say it's nothing wrong with being cocky.
When I met you, Mona.
No, tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Mona walked up to me, y'all. Let me tell you now. Mona walked up to me and said, put me on your radio. You need to put me on the radio.
How is that being cocky?
She was trying new things.
A lot of people would have done that.
No. If I was one of them people that be like, I said, okay, come be there Monday. Because people like you don't bother me. But some people cannot stand your forwardness. Some people can't deal with somebody's open and believe in themselves. You came because you believed in yourself and you said, put me on your radio. You said, I got it. And that's what you said. And guess what? You said you got it. I'm like, hey, you got to have it in order to be on the radio. So that don't bother me. You don't want no quarterback with his head between his legs.
No, you don't. But I didn't know.
But do you think a lot of people were thinking that he would get out there and, with showboat or think? Well, I'm just saying not showboat. No, I'm just saying not thinking he was a team player. I mean, it could have been different reasons.
Team player. The boy got the most sacks. He was sacked more than any quarterback in the college history. He got more yards. He passed for more yards than any quarterback.
Now, numbers don't lie, so.
The boy record, his numbers are outstanding. I mean, it's ridiculous, but they didn't look at that.
Well, yeah, that's wrong.
They changed up on the boy. They said, hey, you too arrogant. That boy got that Nike commercial. He got that Gatorade contract. He got all that money. And
that might be the problem. They feel like he don't need the money.
Yeah.
Right.
But it ain't about the money. Like you say, he got the money, so he's not doing. If he ain't doing it for the money and he just like playing and he's talented, the numbers are there, then yeah, they did him wrong.
Look, somebody just sitting there. I can't stand fake folk. Me either. I'm telling you, it just bothers me.
It does something to my spirit.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm like, oh my God, really?
And then what get me, this okay, I'm gonna give somebody else something. Here's another one get me. You love me today.
Well, you know that song came out.
You can relate to the music.
Yeah, I'm putting music in it. Thin line between love and hate.
But Mona, you can't love nobody today and then by this evening.
Ooh, I can't stand it.
You can't do that, Mona.
Well, a lot of people look at, it's not that they don't love them, it's they mad at them for some reason.
Tamika.
Well, I know, look.
If you done traveled the world with somebody and you done been all over the place with somebody, y'all been best friends and y'all in there, it ain't nowhere in the world. All that just switch overnight.
Well, maybe y'all get tired
I
of
have seen it for myself. It happens because I've was friends with people what I thought was 20 years, and one day it went away.
It went south.
We traveled over the world.
Look at the head
and everywhere else.
The head with the way. I told you. We got it down, Packball. Mona, are you okay now? But I'm just saying. So really, to me,
they were fake.
It was never real.
No, it wasn't real. But at the present time, I didn't see that it wasn't real.
So did nothing happen? It just out of the blue.
A man
was it an event?
This will happen. A man will show up, or it's about some money.
Right.
It's gonna be about a man or some money. And for a girl women. Or a girl, or for men, it's gonna be about a woman or some money. That's so pitiful. Pitiful.
I can count the ladies that I hang around with on one hand.
They ain't mad.
I mean, I'm just saying, I can't get along with women.
I don't think men can get along with you. That's not something.
And it's not that I don't try. I try to be.
Mona, everybody can't take your forwardness. I met someone, they're very forward. I like it. I mean, I like it. I really, you tell me what you think of me. That's why I like Donald Trump. Tell me what you think of me. Tell me you want us to stay on this side of the track. That's fine. I stay over here. That's okay. I stay over here. What you trying to go over there for anyway? Here's what I'm trying to tell you.
If you got the same thing,
come on now.
I don't need to go over there.
If you don't want me to come to your house, don't invite me. I ain't got to come over your house. I got one.
Stay at home.
I stay at home. I got one. You don't want me in your pool? Don't worry. I got one. I ain't got to come over your pool. My point, though, you see what I'm saying? Though.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Quit trying to force your way into folks' life that don't want you there. And quit lying to people that you really don't want to deal with. If you don't want to deal with folks, stay out them folks' face.
Right.
Stop doing that.
I feel like that. I mean, if you don't like them, you just don't like them. And then like your post that you put on the thing, people go on to say something negative about it. I'll tell them before I even post. If you got something negative to say, just unfriend me. Leave me alone. Get off my post. Don't look at what I do.
But people don't do that. People do what they doing to this boy.
And the most people that look at your post be the ones that don't like you or unfriended you. Or what. I leave mine public because I want everybody to see what I do.
Let me tell
I don't care.
Talk, Mona. Well, Mona, I'm telling you, it got so bad for me. And I'm just for me. I stopped posting for a while. I just got off internet.
I noticed that.
I just got because I don't want to. I don't want to I don't want anyone to cause me to stumble in what God has called me to do. Mm-hmm. So my is to get off, refocus, because I don't want to be like Peter. I don't want Meshua to show up. And Meshua, I don't say much to Pete. I'm not a real,
friendly person.
I'm gonna tell you about
what you're
yourself.
saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about you. And so what I do, I say, let me get off because it's too much hate coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm too good to you see, if everybody that I done helped was to speak up, and everybody that done received something from me was to speak up, it wouldn't be no hate. You have very little hate. Because what people do, they take from you, but then they turn around and run their mouth about you.
Mm-hmm.
You done helped a lot of people that sit up and you like, hold on a minute. I know done well I gave you them eyelashes and you over there talking about like Tamika done helped a lot of folks. But then them same old folks, they go and talk about you and you're like, hold on a minute. So what you do is you regroup. I pulled away, regroup, refocus, pray, ask God to restructure, regroup, refocus my mind, refocus my energy, and whatever you do, restore my joy. Because if you don't do that, these people will take you out.
They will.
If you allow it.
I'm telling you now.
It's crazy. I know I ain't done nothing to nobody intentionally.
Oh, okay then.
It's been it's been brought to my attention that it's a group of people that doesn't like me. And I need to watch my back. So
pray about it.
I'm going to just pray about it because I don't know who they are. So, hey.
And that's silly.
It is silly.
Because
I haven't done nothing to nobody.
But people don't look at that. But the same thing will go back and happen to them. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's what you got, karma
Mona, listen.
Yes. Okay.
I was talking to my grandchildren, so I had to get off for a minute. Mona, don't be careful of people when they tell you stuff like that, because a lot of people.
Because it might be them.
I see what I was gonna say was.
That's how I look at it.
I was gonna tell you this. Most people that say you better watch folks because they don't like. Really, what they're trying to do, they're trying to make you feel like you're a bad person. And they want you to start thinking that you're a bad person and they're not the only one that don't like you. And so people always like, well, it's some mofo. Well, let them folks come up and say something to me. Okay. Yeah. I like I say in church, if I've done anything to you or done anything, first of all, I apologize. But stand up and tell it. Stand up and tell it. Tell it right now. Whatever I done, I want you to have the opportunity right now to tell it. And it's just like that. Because I'm like you. I ain't done nothing to nobody intentionally. And if I have, tell me about it.
Let me know
I'm gonna fix
so
it.
I can fix it.
Because that's not who I am. I ain't built that way. I'm not built that way.
Either. I can say I'm sorry if I done something.
Yeah. And just because I'm forward don't make me a bad person. You should want somebody to be forward with you instead
and tell you the truth.
Right.
Yes.
You come in and got on those two little clothes.
It's gonna hurt. But
walk around and be like, pull your shirt down, showing all that. Don't do that. That ain't nice. Be like, no, take that off. That don't look like nothing. You know, don't have me out there. Here, we going somewhere. I done put my little shirt on, and here I am thinking I'm in there, and you and Tamika sitting up there laughing. No, that ain't cool. Y'all supposed to say, now, y'all, you may want to unbutton that.
Goodness.
Look, you may want to stop by and get your undershirt so you can let your shirt be open.
Squeeze.
So look cool.
Oh my God. But y'all, this is what we're talking about today, man. We're talking about jealous people, man, because last night, Shedeur Sanders did not get drafted in the first round. And it was Nick Saban, Coach Nick Saban, he hit it on the head. He says it's a sad day because we need to stop hyping people up to kill them.
That's what he said.
Oh my goodness.
He said it last night.
Stop hyping people up to kill them. Man, did you hear what I said? The man said we must stop hyping people up to kill them.
Well, I mean,
these young men, you hyped this man up and then killed it.
Yeah, because I was looking at videos that people had made weeks up leading up into it, and everybody was like he was definitely going to be one or two. And they selected a different playoffs, and then to show out that you don't even get picked. I mean, that's hurtful.
It's gotta hurt. I mean, okay, like
because the news analysts were even predicting that he would be in the first round.
Yeah, and then it have you thinking, oh, I'm gonna be. Everybody say I'm,
on
like
the stuff.
Okay, say for instance, like back in the day, if a person could sing real good.
Mom, I got a battle.
Okay.
So we tell everybody that you're gonna be in concert.
And see who all gonna go.
Invite all your folks to show up.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they get there, I tell you, you're gonna sing tonight. You know how hurtful that is?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You done got your mama up. She done put on her good church clothes.
Mm-hmm.
All your folks coming in. And all alone, I done already told Tamika. You know we ain't gonna let Mona sing, don't you? That's how cold people are.
It is. That's about like them folks that overbooked that spring fling thing.
I know. Had the
them
people
folks paying
$200
tickets to get in and was at the gate and they telling them they can't come in. They got in there.
Y'all better quit playing with people. Now, that leads us to the other point of this thing. That's why you see so many deaths.
Right.
Because people ain't playing about their feelings.
Mm-mm.
And a jealous person will kill you.
They will.
Y'all better hear what I said. A
This
jealous
day
person
and
will
time,
kill
you
you.
don't never know.
You don't know nobody's mindset.
No.
People sitting at home, they sitting at home plotting, trying to hurt you. Why? I mean, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. And I'm telling you. And this is what I want to tell everybody. And hear me good. We're not here to pick on one person.
No.
We're here to pick on everybody.
Pick on people.
We're picking on everybody. We talk about everybody from Mona to Tamika. We talk about everybody. We don't have picks and chooses now. We talk about District 1, we talk about District 2, we talk about District 3, District 4, 5, and 6. And we talk about, because we talk about the mayors, we talk about everybody. Everybody. President. I know folks get mad about that. We talk about the president because the president. That's why I was going to at that moment. So the president has now signed an executive order in support of HBCUs.
Really?
Yes. He signed an executive order saying that HBCUs should be equipped to equip the students to advance in America.
You think that came after he found out the Judge Crockett was going to speak at the graduation?
Well, now they saying that Trump invited himself to speak at Alabama.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's going to be guest speaker at University of Alabama. So, but he did sign something, and all the HBCUs are excited about it. One of the things that they did say, they did not see the guaranteed funding that he had the first time he was president. So they're looking forward to him coming back saying that he's going to give this guaranteed funding to HBCUs. So about time you do something right.
So do you think Trump is doing what you were saying? You know, he's supporting the black colleges so the black kids could go to the black colleges.
Oh, Mona, your light then came on. I thought I was wondering if the people listening was paying attention. Listen, here's the best way to do it. I'm going to make sure you folks' schools stay good and y'all stay over there.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we ain't always went to school with the other folks. I'd had 3 white folks in my school. And it's okay.
I don't remember having any in high school.
That's what I'm telling you. I don't know what the made people think. It's okay. Y'all got to understand that it's okay.
It's okay.
If I can't go in your store, it's okay. As long as I can go down to the other store and buy something. Let me tell you something. I ain't got to go over there. I don't understand. I don't know why y'all having a fit. That's just like folk, like black folk can't come to black folk church, but you go to the white folk church. Now you don't run nothing at the white folk church. And don't run your mouth. Don't talk about nothing. And you sit yourself up in there every Sunday. But you come to the black folk church, you want to raise hell. And you won't talk about what ain't going to happen and fuss and cuss about everything.
What's not happening, and you won't even do anything.
It won't do nothing.
Or the pastor taking the money.
Yeah. But the pastor won't have over at the white folk church. He don't have to take it because they paying him $200,000, $300,000. Exactly.
And he gonna get them taxes.
He getting his money.
My God.
Look, $200,000-$300,000 a year plus a housing allowance, plus insurance, plus a car allowance. And then here's your pastor over here. He driving an hour to get there. Y'all fussing about him getting the extra $5. Man, come on.
It's crazy.
Oh, y'all done started a whole nother conversation. Now, stay focused here. So we got to get back to what we because y'all know I got that.
We was getting
you said you had something to say.
I don't even know what
we got that juice. Mom, we got that juice. Hey, listen, we're offering free juice. We got free juice.
Called S&K Mortuary.
We got a special for you, Mom.
1039 North Rain Street, Dothan, Alabama.
Got a special.
I ain't ready for it.
You ain't ready?
I know.
Let somebody else get
Let me get y'all to it, though. Let me get you to it. Let me tell you something. Your mind will play tricks on you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mona?
All right.
Your mind will play tricks on you.
All the time. If you let it. That's it.
Yeah, I just thought I'd say.
Oh, okay.
Well. Y'all mark your calendars for, don't let your mind play tricks on you. May the 25th, remembering them veterans
Check
through
out
music.
that transition, Mona.
Yes. Y'all come on out. May the 25th, come on out to McFarland Park for Remembering the Veterans Through Music concert. This is our 4th year, Mona.
The fourth year.
And I'm excited. We're back at McFarland Park this year, and it's at 3:00. Y'all want to come out for the great lineup, a very diverse group of music. We have Mona B, Cassidy McCorkle. We also will have Pat Jamar and band and friends and whoever
House Sledge
and Review.
That Pat Jamar bad. That boy bad. Oh, he bad, Mona.
I gotta check him out.
Oh my goodness, that boy, he had that organ about to walk up out his grandma's funeral.
Really?
Woo, that organ got him. He ready to walk out.
I saw some footage of it.
Yeah, so we got that. And let's not forget, for those of you, Kevin Richardson will be in Florence, Alabama on next Saturday. Next Saturday,
yes.
Kevin Richardson will be in Florence, Alabama on May the 3rd. So y'all make sure you get your tickets. Go to American Entertainment Group and get your tickets. That's American Entertainment Group.com and get your tickets for the Kevin Richardson experience.
Yes.
I'm so excited about that.
I am too. I'm so happy.
Why are you happy?
Because Kevin Richardson is coming.
Which song you want him to sing for you?
My Legs. What's the name of it? That's what I call it. I just call it My Legs.
And we're gonna look. Knox Media Group will be in the house.
We will.
And might have a surprise host.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I wonder who.
We'll see. Come on out and get your tickets. Go to AmericanEntertainmentGroup.com.
I hope to me gonna get up there making up no words.
I will, if I have to.
Getting up there making a word. Don't you get yourself up there making up no words.
If we have to.
I ain't gonna be able to help you out now. Don't get up there telling me I like my legs. He can't twist.
Listen.
I can't twist him. You can't twist him. So y'all make sure y'all come out. Y'all, I just told her, can't hold water. Listen, y'all make sure y'all come on out, man. It's gonna be a good night. Your girl, the church secretary, gonna be up there, and she may call the choir president up there, boy. And I them two right there, they may twink something. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And then we got some guests coming in from out of town. Oh my goodness. Don't you let them get close to the mic. Not close.
They won't say anything.
Well,
one of them will now. One will take the mic.
Yeah, we'll
the other one will be looking at me.
Listen, Mona, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to be stopped.
Why?
Okay? Y'all got to be stopped. Because y'all just got. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. We're talking about jealousy. Do y'all not know that Jamal Bryant has caused Target to lose millions of dollars, and they have decided they are trying to attack the man character?
What are they saying?
They doing little smudge campaigns against him, talking about his past relationships and all that kind of stuff. People are low down, and they using other black people to try to come against the man.
They ready?
Because Target is losing millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And all he said was, because Target don't support minorities, y'all start shopping there.
Okay.
Well, people are evil. And what bothers me the most with people, they would always try to pull up your past. I know what I done did.
Exactly.
And a lot of times you was there with me.
Okay.
So therefore you knew what we did.
That's why you can't take folk with you when you're doing that.
No.
Grandma say you can't tell on yourself.
Well, true. Well, even if you...
Unless you're Mona, she talking her sleep.
Even if you're alone, some people would speculate and just try to say you did this. But most times you done did it and you want to make it look like I did it. There go my head again. But anyway.
So what I was saying is, before they got into that, y'all listen, make sure you get your tickets. And we want to explain this. We got early bird tickets, okay? That means the tickets are on sale for a limited time. This is for August the 29th. We have Dr. Jamal Bryant will be in the house at the Marriott Shows Hotel, better known as the Renaissance. Make sure you get your tickets. You can go to our website. It's Knox Media Group, inc.org. And when you go on the page and stuff, first thing you see when you go on top.
How long will the early bird tickets be on sale?
We're not going to be long. Can't stay too long. Got to keep on moving. Because, we got number of tables that we're going to be able to sell. So by the end of May, we know hopefully by the end of May or mid part of May, they will be gone.
Okay.
Okay, so we only have a certain amount of tables that we're going to sell and a certain amount of tickets we're going to sell. And one thing we learned from our last event, you want to go and get them tables now because we had to set out some more tables at the other event.
I know. Get your tables now.
So it's going to be a good event. That's August the 29th.
7 o'clock.
Want to make sure that you're there. Dr. Jamal Bryant will be in the house, and we want you to be our special guest. Okay. All right, y'all. So another thing we want to talk about, because do you think Shador going to get picked up tonight?
I do.
Or do you think it's going to be?
I don't know. They probably, if they did him like that, they might just be trifling and he'd be the last one.
They're going to put him in.
Hey. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but you know how people are.
Thing.
I don't know. You don't know nobody's mindset.
I'm thinking they may not even choose the boy. He may not even get drafted.
I don't know.
I don't watch football.
They probably going to do it. They're going to probably wait and just, the last. Because this is it tonight, right?
No.
So how many rounds?
No, you got 3. Yeah, they got 6. They got 6 rounds, but they only gonna advertise. You only gonna see
the first
3. Yeah, 3.
So I think he's gonna get today or tomorrow.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because they trying to let you see.
That man said can't stay too long.
So did Travis Hunter marry the girl?
Gus, shut the front door, because that's what I thought about last night. I said, now I bet you this little thing didn't marry this boy.
I think they did. Somebody said that allegedly. Somebody said that they got married. So I don't know. I gotta look that up.
Well, I was proud of Travis Hunter last night.
I was too, because she got herself out the way.
Yeah, she went in the way.
She done got some sense. As grandma said, she done got some learning, because if you noticed last night, he was sitting over there with his mother, and they listen. If you don't want the heat, stay out the kitchen, because everybody coming for her.
She didn't want that smoke.
She wanted smoke. She had to get out the way. The mama had to tell him, "Go on, you can hug him."
The mama pulled over there.
The mama said, "You can hug him." Yeah, because otherwise, stay over there, stay in your place.
Okay.
Because what you ain't gonna do, you ain't finna mess this up for my son. And he didn't sign, and they signing a prenup. Because what Deion Sanders told him, you gotta sign a prenup.
You be crazy
if she love you, she gotta sign a prenup.
Especially if she told you wasn't her type. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just all kind of crazy stuff.
She didn't. Hey, she was like you, Mona. She told him
the truth, and Mona, I think you should always tell people the truth.
Mona, it don't work that way. People can't take the truth.
Like I said, it hurt, and you don't want to hurt people. But maybe when you tell them the truth, it could help them, and they'll be better. They'll do better.
And think about it later.
Have you ever told folks the truth, and it still sound like this to them? Womp, 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 womp. They ain't heard none you say it.
One go in one ear and come out the other.
And you like, I told you. They say, no, you didn't. You're like, yes, I did. You weren't listening to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And people say, well, you didn't know.
Keyword, listen.
You didn't listen to me. I told you.
And a lot of people don't listen.
Because they think you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Well, I always like to use this analogy. How do you think I made it this far? I didn't know you before.
But every day is a learning experience from one another, I think. You learn something new about everybody.
What we learn from you today?
That I'm a hard worker.
We ain't learned that today.
Yeah, yes you did. Because today I done multitask. I done did about 15 things this morning.
I ain't learned that
Me
today.
too.
You learned that you're a hard worker?
Yeah.
Oh.
I ain't learned that today either. I ain't learned. This is the thing too. And that's what's funny about it. Y'all gonna tell me I didn't learn that y'all some hard workers. No,
you been know that. You been know.
I ain't learned that today.
Because you been knowed it.
Been knowed it.
You been
See,
knowed
that's why y'all be twins up there talking about some twins. Because you done been knowed it. Oh my goodness.
You been knowed it.
I caught that
To
when I
all
usually don't
parents,
miss
all parents, do not let your children speak this way.
You been knowed it. You know
you been knowed it. My goodness.
Mona's have been noted.
Well, listen, I just got a message. Listen, Dothan, Alabama is 85 degrees.
And it's 60 in the show.
And it's 60 degrees.
60 and raining. And the rain is cold.
Can't stay too long. Got to keep moving.
I know.
Hey, Mona, I also, I just got a message from Miss Sykes at the Pearly Gates Funeral Home.
Mm-hmm.
She said, let that young lady know sitting there. They watching you right now, Mona.
Hi.
Say, we got that juice for you for
I
free.
don't want that juice. I'm going to let y'all give that to somebody else right now.
Oh, but listen, y'all. Listen, we got some big things coming up. We want you guys to make sure you mark your calendar. May the 25th, remember the veterans. It's very important. It's just dear to my heart because I'm actually a veteran myself. My children, my son is active duty, and I have several family members that served in the military. And what that day is it's a free event where you come out and just enjoy music. And we're trying to get some help fair. So if you know some people that's willing to do some blood pressure checks and do some diabetical checks, let them come out. And we want to get in touch with us so we can have those tables set up. And we want other veterans to come out and get information about veterans benefits and disabilities and all that kind of stuff. So come out and get that information.
All right. It's going to be pretty good. I always enjoyed remembering them veterans event.
It's really nice.
Hold on, you know what now?
I always enjoy the remembering the veterans event. Well, I didn't make the last.
No, I know that didn't come out either. Warning again: do not let your children.
She was there for a little while.
I set up because Mona was late.
No,
and I was.
I thought I was on time. I thought I was on time that day.
Mona, London bridges went falling down. I mean, Tamika rolled like she rolled like a tie.
I never really seen nobody fall out for real. I'm serious. And I was like, oh my God.
Mona, I looked at her. I said, this girl finna fall out.
No, you said she's faking.
Nah, that's what I said at first. I said, don't look at her faking. Thought your spirit had jumped off on me. And then I looked at her, again. I said, this girl finna fall out. Next thing you know, it was like the cartoon. Them legs went up. Them legs went up.
That was not funny.
When them legs went up, I grabbed pulled.
It was scary. I know.
Like,
you were scared.
Yes, I didn't know what had happened.
That eyelash that fell off. Mona was nervous. You hear me? I mean, nerves. And then Tamika said, well, I got to get up. Get on up and go on to the hospital.
No, she said she got to go check on her mama.
And then she always try to outdo me.
Uh-huh.
That's what it is.
Oh, she was trying to get the spotlight.
Yeah, trying to get the spotlight. Sit down somewhere, man. Because see, what happened, the other year prior, I was sick.
2 years prior.
I was sick and couldn't come.
Lord.
I had rolled my motor. I said, I just don't feel well. But I had enough sense to go home.
Mm-hmm.
I went home. I knew I wasn't feeling well. I said, I'm going home. I went home.
Well, you knew Tamika was not finna go home.
She did.
Well, I'm saying willingly.
Oh, she
willingly.
Did. Oh, yeah,
she
went home. She went on home. And you know what that shows, though? That's why I'm telling you about jealous people. Do what's going to make you happy. Because people going to go on about their business.
Right.
Because you can die trying to please people. When you dead, like I tell folks at church, they're going to holler you didn't die right.
Mm-hmm.
So you just go and do what you got to do.
Let's say I'm going to be late.
Now you won't, because we're going to put that juice to you. You ain't going to be charging your time no more. Your time that it has been won't be no more. As grandma say, time that has been won't be no more.
Caught up with me.
Caught up. Okay, like, no, Mona. No, this ain't going to work for you. We appreciate you. But listen, though, what would you be able to say? Would your kids be able to look at your life and say, my mother did what she wanted to do? And that's what I'm going to do. A lot of kids suffer from self-esteem problems because their parents do not exemplify strong characteristics of knowing who they are.
They should. They're going to say, my mama was a bad mama jamma.
Exactly. That's what you want. Mona, who want a parent? Who want children looking at their parents? Oh, my mom's scared. Oh, my daddy wouldn't stand up for us.
No.
What? Do what now? Man, please.
Now, when it comes to them kids,
you got to exemplify that. You got to show your kids, hey, okay, Mona got 6 kids. You showing your children, I don't care what folks say about me. I did what I had to do to take care of you all. And if I can do it, you can do it. If I can make it, you can make it. No matter what life throw your way, you can succeed.
It's never too late.
May not have a Porsche, but I guarantee you we got a car.
I know that's right.
May not have a car, but I guarantee we know how to call Uber. Hey, it may not have a whole lot of Uber money, but I guarantee you I got somebody to pick me up. Come on now. You got to use what you got to get where you're going until you're able to do it like you really want to do it. That's what they said
on Players Club. You got to use. She said you got to use what you got to get what you want.
Mona, your getting ain't getting you nowhere. You done got.
I'm not using what I got to get what I want.
It's used up. She said she's going to go back. You're going to go back to use what you want.
If I do, it's going to be some trouble.
It's going to be smoke.
Hey, she already had flat tire the other day.
It's from all them nails. It's all them nails out there in the parking lot.
It ain't.
From the roofers.
It was a screw.
That one time about it's a screw. Screw loose. That screw, look, talking about it was a screw right this side. Look.
It was a little bitty one.
Like you can't put a hole in your tire.
It did not have a point. And when he pulled it out, I didn't hear no air. I didn't hear.
You ain't gonna hear it. It was a slow
when he punctured it. I heard it.
Tamika, have you ever noticed that Mona get on them filters, have them filters on, be looking like she's smaller? Then when we see her, we be like, what happened?
Look, don't play.
I don't understand. Have you noticed that? I was just looking at it a minute ago. She looking back. I'm like, Mona, that ain't how them filters look.
Well, it's the angles. It's the angles. You hold it up here.
That's what it is?
Yeah, you hold it down here, you see all this. So it's the angles.
Tamika agree with me because Mona used them filters and be like,
it's the angle.
Make you look like a chipmunk.
Mona, quit using them filters, man.
No, I can't.
See, I told you she can't.
She said them filters. She like the eyes. She like to look like an Indian.
You like the cat eyes.
The cat eyes.
Just draw your line. Eyes. Just get that black mark and just draw that line out.
No, because
it ain't the same.
I got to get my Estee Lauder.
Huh?
Who was that? Your cousin?
The makeup she wears.
My foundation.
Hey guys, listen, man, today has been a really interesting day. I'm so excited to know tonight which way Shadour's going. I really need to know tonight which way he's going.
Well, you might find out. It's a possibility.
But do you think that people? Oh, let me tell you my other story. So my other situation, Mona, had a concert free.
Okay.
And people said we ain't going.
And did nobody come?
Yeah, people came, but it would have been more people. But a lot of people talk people out of coming.
Oh yeah, they do that all the time.
And guess why?
Why?
Because they didn't like me.
Oh Lord,
that's sad.
That is sad. But I mean, look at the other people that didn't come because of that, and then they was like,
they
"Man, I should have came."
No, let me tell you. Okay, let me get another one. So when COVID hit, I turned around, had some friends, and we hooked up, and we started doing boxes.
Okay.
I was getting away 1,500 boxes a week. Okay, the box queen right here. 1,500 boxes a week. I told Tamika, I said, guess what? I got 18-wheeler coming. We finna start getting away boxes. We excited about it.
Okay.
Do you not know some people tried to kill it?
Because it wasn't their idea.
Because it wasn't their idea.
Oh, that's crazy.
And we did it for 2 years.
Or because they didn't get enough boxes, they felt.
And then turn around and then God bless his soul, told the folk, don't you go out there and get no boxes. I'll go get the boxes. And then you tell the folk they got the boxes from us.
Oh Lord.
Now make that make sense.
That's crazy.
But people are like that all the time. It's not just with food boxes, it's with anything. Let it be my idea. So therefore, if it's my idea, I feel like I'm getting the recognition. It shouldn't even matter like that.
So they came and got like 15 boxes.
No, we were getting pallets.
You can get a whole trailer.
We're going to give you a pallet. We're going to give you a pallet. At least you get 65. We'll give you 100 boxes. We used to give other pastors boxes. And instead of them saying thank you to us, they'll go back and say the boxes came from somebody else. And then turn around and try to call the people and say, why are you going through him? Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, wow.
So I'm telling you, I can give you stories. I can write a book on the hate, on the jealousy. It is real. And like you got preachers that won't even talk to you based upon conversation from other preachers. They don't know you. You got church members that won't say nothing to you based upon conversation they have with other people. Nobody is taking the time, and at our age, when you get to a certain age, you got to have some sense to say, I'm not going to act like I'm 13 no more. Mm-hmm. I'm going to judge people according to my relationship with them.
And my biggest thing, if you're a Christian, regardless if you're a preacher, pew sitter, or whoever, whatever you are, how do you act like that? How do you just dislike folks just because of, don't even know them?
Hearsay.
I don't know.
And that's how they do.
That bothers me so bad. You don't like me or won't speak to me because your cousin don't speak to me. You don't even know why your cousin don't speak to me.
Now, and then now you said something there, because see, a lot of folks need to stop that too. Because Mona, if Tamika or you or myself, let's just say you for example, this guy was trying to holler at Tamika. Okay. Tamika said, hey, I ain't finna holler at you because you're already dating so and so and so and so.
Right.
Instead of him going back and just being cool, he go back and tell the girl, don't deal with Tamika. She ain't no good. Woo, 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 woo. Well, what if Tamika come out and say, the real deal is you tried to holler at me, and because I wouldn't holler at you, now you're trying to destroy the relationship I have with her.
Right.
Do you not happen? And that's what you see a lot of.
And people believe that crap.
Well, they believe it, and then
they wanted to have a reason not to deal with you in the first place.
Right.
See, people only believe what they want to believe, because you ain't gonna make me believe that you stealing from me. Okay, I noticed that them caffeine shots, them espresso shots are disappearing.
Oh, whatever.
But you ain't gonna make me believe that. I'm gonna say that it's a big rat up in here, because you ain't gonna make me believe that the espresso shots that you just stealing from me. You ain't gonna make me believe that. I don't care
what is that called, Mona?
I don't care
borrowing.
Yeah, see, you ain't gonna make me believe that. See, there you go. Guess what? Because I'm cool with you, because you my God.
Yeah,
I ain't tripping.
And we already discussed that. I give you quarters.
No, we ain't discussed that. But my point is, if I wanted to have a problem with you,
yeah, you could say something
that would be a real big deal. People take the simplest thing and turn it to a big deal when they want a problem with you.
Right.
That's true.
When I don't want a problem with you, I show you grace. I say she just got sticky fingers. You can't help it. She's a habitual. So so you got to, and every time she walk by, she go to shaking. So
I need a little boost.
See, that's what I'm saying. Trying to help. So that's why you show people grace. So I'm saying that all the people that say they trust God, all the people that say they believe God, and you say God is the center of your joys, God is the center of your life, where's the grace that you should be showing one another? Where's the forgiveness that you should be showing one another?
So what I mean, we are human for real. And
no joke.
Yeah. Some of us might be a little aliens, but say for instance, you forgive and you show people grace and stuff, and they just continue to just do stuff. So what do? You just keep on?
You still, because guess what, Mona, you keep doing stuff every day. Like, you do something every day that somebody got to say, my God. I'm gonna give you one that's real good. You will be here on time for 2 days in a row, and then the rest of them you're late.
Well, something happened.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, Mona said something happened.
So guess what you have to be shown, Mona? You have to be shown grace. And then you'll come back the next week and you'll be on, you swap it up. 3 days in a row, be like, Mona about to knock it out.
Yeah.
And then on the fourth day,
I need some mercy.
Come on. So there you go. So guess what we have to do to other people? So what you do is, I don't surround myself with people that I know that this person has an issue with me. So we don't need to be kicking it like that, because I don't want to cause you to stumble. I don't want you to cause me to stumble. But if you ever need me,
I'm here.
I'm going to help you. I'm not holding nothing against you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to do it. But I'm tired of people, and this is what I keep telling people, quit begging so much when you don't never give nobody nothing.
Preach.
I'm so sick of begging, folks. You always begging, but can't do, and it ain't about money.
No, it's not.
I could use just for an example. If you always want me to do something for you, how come you can't do the simple thing? Can't do nothing, but always want something. And then always got a nasty attitude when you can't have your way. Make that make sense?
You can't make it make sense.
And watch the jealousy part of it. Then when you don't get your way, now you're out in the street talking about it.
That's how I go.
Yep. That's how people do. People do that.
You can't make this stuff up. Everybody can relate to this. Everybody.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not just, it could be at work, it could be a relationship, it could be at church, anywhere, because people do that.
But my biggest one is the church. You always can quote a scripture, you can tell this, tell that, but you can't, you have so much hate in you. You go around deliberately talking about folks or trying to make other folks not like them.
I don't understand.
I mean, that is the craziest thing to me. I'm like, are you in high school?
But yeah, and that's what it make you think the high school vibes, or well, middle school vibes. But it's just, if you don't like me, okay, don't like me. Why are you trying to get everybody not to like me?
Exactly. Well, you know, she rolled eyes at me at the last meeting. You had to be rolling your eyes or looking at me to know I did. You know, it's just crazy how people come up with these silliest things not to like someone.
Listen, I got a message. Somebody said Target and they said Target and white folks fake selected outrage. Because, you know, they be selected on what they're going to be outraged about.
Oh,
and
Lord.
They say, if you ain't offended by nothing the orange dictator does, nothing anyone else does ought to offend you either.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, y'all keep on sending us a message, man. Because we sure going to read them. We're going to read them now. We're going to read them.
Yeah, I mean, just people just, like you say, the biggest thing, just treat people the way you want to be treated.
Tamika, tell the folks again where they need to go down in Dothan and get that free juice that we got from Mona.
I don't want it. They can have it. I don't want it.
Go over to 1039 North Rain Street, Dothan, Alabama, formerly known as Pearly Gates, now S&K Mortuary. Get on by there.
Get on by there. Man, listen, guaranteed we will give you the best service for you and your family.
That's right.
That's nice.
Mona say that's nice.
Mona would sing a solo at the funeral call.
Mona said she can't do that.
She did it before. Mona, what you gonna say next in line?
Yeah.
You can't get up there till I can't stay too long.
Okay. Somebody might request it.
I know they singing everything at funerals now.
They are.
I'm like,
and, you know, I can understand at a funeral home or something like that, but
it should be a presence no matter where you are.
At church, I don't see it. But
hey, up in there, I'm like, sit down. No. That's not what we're gonna do.
Somebody posted they be so glad when them boots get stay on this ground.
Oh I'm so sick of the boots. My goodness.
Breakfast Club interviewed him the other day, and he was talking about how he said it wasn't even supposed to be a line dance song.
What was it supposed to be?
He said he just made it. He said he was at a concert or something, and he usually see fans, and nobody have no fans. And he wrote on a post where them fans at. And he just made a song out of it.
Well, he did that.
He did.
He a one-shot wonder. But that that one song. Mm-hmm. Y'all know how we had some groups that had a one hit and you don't hear about them no more? Mm-hmm. Man, that Boots on the Ground, he gonna get paid royalties off of that for a while.
He most definitely is. He said T-Moo got the Boots on the Ground fans, and everybody got the Boots on the Ground fans.
Well, a preacher the other day said he's so sick of them boots. He said he wanted the boots to stay on the ground.
I want them boots to come on to church.
He said that too.
Y'all come on to church. Y'all come to church. Because you know what? You gonna need them boots on the ground when Trump get through with y'all.
Well, they is singing. They made a church version.
That good and say they is.
Is.
Listen, I want to tell you all again that y'all make sure that you warn your children to not repeat what they hear, because these people here do not speak correct.
You might as well say we.
We. Now they what? They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
That right there. They have made a gospel song out of it. With them fans that
I wouldn't do.
Where your faith at?
Come on.
Uh-huh.
Really? How it go?
You just say, where your faith at? And then they'll do the fans.
They got to stop. Y'all got to be
They
stopped.
do. Now that's too much.
That woman said, y'all are out of order.
It's totally out
Out of order.
That's just like we might well.
The
Oh,
pastor was up
I
there. He
really
was like,
love the Lord. I love Jesus. That's it, Mona. That's what we're gonna do, Mona.
Well, y'all can't say nothing else about
Whoa.
King George.
I really.
love it.
King George. Yeah, he church. That's what put him on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Man, talking about that song King George got talking about this.
Baby, if I.
When he hit that, I think this love fell is over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's church. When it first came out, I said, that's a church song.
He said he gonna spread wings and fly away.
I'm telling you, I thought it was a church song because all the chords and the music sound churchy.
All of it is churchy anyway. You know that Jamal Roberts, he make them songs he sung share a little show her a little tenderness.
Yeah, he did.
He took him to church on that one.
He did, but ain't nobody taking him to church like that big boy.
Yeah,
that's 17-year-old.
Yes,
he's doing it.
We American Idol, they got it going
on. You know how they try to make him sing other songs and stuff like that. You think he can sing outside of church?
Well, he said he said that he's going to stay with the Lord.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think they can change that because that's his religion. I don't know their rules or whatever. But
he come out there and holler, oh, I really love the Lord. Oh my goodness.
And then they had the Brown Four on there. You seen them?
They were bad. Too.
Yeah,
that little group. Yeah, the little
yes.
Yeah, that was cute.
I hadn't watched it.
That little boy, something serious.
Yeah, ain't he something?
Yes.
I said, okay then. So
he been watching somebody.
So we're gonna make sure that I want you guys to get ready. I want you all to meet. We're gonna bring someone on that's gonna be on the radio on Sundays. Is the Lady of Inspiration. Lady of Inspiration and the Shouting Preacher and Mona B. Mona, okay, so on Sundays you gotta
Mona said don't
choir
don't
president.
She said don't put her on there on Sundays. Look at her.
Can you see Mona B? The choir president, the Lady of Inspiration, and the Shouting Preacher.
No.
Letting all of them be on one show.
Woo! Why?
When Mona Mona likes those quartet groups. Mona know all the quartet groups.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. And Mona, they have more quartet programs.
Do they?
Mona. Yes.
Mona. I'm
in Dothan?
Surrounding
everywhere.
areas.
All in Florida, all in Georgia.
Geneva,
everywhere.
Okay, I bet they.
I know. We just said it. We said Mona be right on in there with you. Matter of fact, the Lady Inspiration, she did a show last Sunday and she gave away over $5,000 to $10,000 worth of stuff. Wow. Absolutely free. This is the part I like. She said, you only come up here one time.
Okay.
You can't give it one time. But guess what? That shouldn't bother people when it's absolutely free.
No. But they probably got something.
But again, jealous people will always come back and say, she always trying to show. How you going to say somebody trying to show out when people giving away something free?
It's mine.
And then that way, everybody have
an opportunity
to
get something.
Exactly. I think people always try to find something to discredit people when they cannot compare. When you bottom line is, do what God tells us to do. Love thy neighbor as yourself. Be good to people, and then you don't have to worry about that.
You can't compete where you don't compare. So
that's it. That's it.
Wow. You can't. Talk, Mona, talk.
I'm just saying, I'm being
You can't
real.
Say it one more time, Mona. Say it for the people in the back.
You cannot compete where you don't compare.
Wow. That's right. So you can't compete with S&K Mortuary. That's right. 1039
North Range
Street, Dothan, Alabama. Come on by. Listen, someone is there right now waiting to talk to you about what is it that you need for your loved ones.
That's it. So make sure you get on by there. And also you can go to Your Life Remembered and get all of your graduation, funeral, family reunion, all of it. We can help you with that. So call us at 256-367-0887. That's Your Life Remembered.
That's right. Go check it out, y'all. We even made the shirts we have on right now. So we actually make the stuff here in the office. So make sure you stop by. We're working right now. Listen, and if you have graduation orders, get your orders in because I'm telling you all that, hey, the spots are filling up. Matter of fact, Tamika hit me with an order this morning. She got 100 shirt order. One order, 100 shirts.
Ooh.
So hey, y'all got to get your orders in so you can get your product back to you. Also, somebody asked me a question. They say, okay, we heard that you all make books. Now, we can make you a photo album. Yes, you have to. Now, I'm going to tell you now, it's a little work involved because we have to scan your pictures. We have to do all that. And then we have to put your book together. But we can't make you one. It will cost you. Custom work is a little bit more expensive than just going to Target getting a photo album. But somebody asked, could we make a photo album like we do the register books? We can do anything. You dream it, we make it.
Whatever you want.
That's right.
Mona?
So make sure you do that. Hey, let's not forget about those tuxedo rentals.
Man, let's talk about that. See, that's what I'm saying, Tamika. See, I was trying to get out the jealousy thing. Now, tell me why we go to an event and you have 50 African Americans in an event and not one African American can rent a tuxedo from you.
So call us, y'all.
Tell me that. Explain that to me.
I can't.
I'm gonna tell you. This is another one of my stories. So, I in Cleveland, Mississippi, I graduated from Rosedale High School. I bought 50 tuxedos. Okay, because I know every year we're gonna have
prom
and what? Cotillion.
Graduation and cotillion.
Whole deal. So I turned around and called my high school. I said, you all go to Abraham's and rent these tuxedos from Abraham. But you call me to make a donation back to the school. Make that make sense. If you want donations from me, rent your tuxedos from me. Otherwise, go around there and tell Abraham to give you one.
Okay.
Because we got it bad. We always want to spend our money with other folks, but always want folks to give you something. No. I believe in this. If I'm supporting you, you ought to think enough of me to do business with me.
That's right.
That's just, it don't make sense.
So did they?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because see, I what I believe is what I say. You ain't gonna change what I believe. I believe in what I say. I'm gonna provide you a good quality product. My stuff is gonna be just as nice as the next person. And when you come to me and say, I need you to sponsor this, I don't part words with you. I fill out the paperwork, help you. That's what I do. But all I ask is give me an opportunity. That's all I want. Opportunity.
Well, I'm glad they did that. That shows their character.
You see it, you baking cookies and you baking cakes. Every time you put a price on a cake, they want to turn around and ask you, can you, is it that much? Like, did you not see the news? Do you want me not to put the eggs in there?
I know that's real.
I know, right?
I can substitute.
Yeah, you don't want the eggs in there? I mean, have you noticed that though? But we'll go right to Publix
and buy the same cake.
Buy that little cake and won't part a word on what it costs. But for you, oh no. We were just, and that's why I need us to get back to believing in yourself and just treating people how we want to be treated. So, my thing is, and that's another one story. I'm telling you, I was just amazing. But when I called the school, I explained to it. But I think it's the mentality of the people.
It is.
And I think people's minds, younger minds are starting to change now to see that, hey, our stuff can work.
Yeah.
We can do this. If I can go eat at Cracker Barrels, I can come to Mona B's. Long as you provide me good service, good food, I ought to be able to come back to you. And I shouldn't come up and ask you to give me no discount.
Right.
Oh, exactly right. But that's what people do. It's like you say, it's their mindset. They got to get out of that.
Somebody told me the other day, they said, well, man, them radio spots cost too much. I said, y'all don't go to them other folks' place talking about what they cost. That's what get me with us. We always trying to calculate, but we got to keep the lights on.
Well, I feel like a lot of people feel like Black people stuff don't be as good as the other people's stuff. I mean, that's how they act, for real. That's how people act.
Okay, somebody said, are y'all still doing shirts and graduation items? Yes, we are. We're still taking orders for graduation shirts, graduation items. We're still taking orders right now. So call today, 256-712-2888. Get your order in. Now, make sure you understand, we will not start on your shirts until we get that money.
Not even approved.
God, let's say it again. It won't start. Mona, you cannot get that juice.
I don't want that juice.
Wait, let me sit here.
Yeah, let me sit here. I don't want that juice.
You got to get that money first. Because, see, I'm going to tell you now, this is another story.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited when I first started this business in 2006. I started this business in 2006 doing shirts. Okay. One day I just went and bought all this equipment, said I'm going to start doing shirts. I was so excited to do shirts, Mona. I was taking orders and I was
did you start off with these shirts?
Yeah, but I started off with the smaller deal. I upgraded. It was like a month later, I went and bought the machine, the big machine, and upgraded. But Mona, I was so excited to get orders, and we were doing so well. We was in Cleveland, and we was in Memphis. We was doing good. So I was making these shirts, making these shirts, and then I made this big shirt. I made 30 shirts, and the folks didn't have all their money.
And you let them?
I had shirts with these folks' pictures on them.
They didn't ever come get them.
They didn't have all their money. Calling you live on 105.1 and V105.9. Calling you live.
Custom work is a little.
We didn't get it. You said custom work?
Call them back, Mom. Because their phone went out. They said custom work. Call them back. They said custom work costs money. But yeah, so and Mom, I ended up with the folk shirts. And so what I did was the money they had, I gave them that amount of shirts.
Yeah.
But they were mad about it. Calling you live on 105.1 and V105.9.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is the Lady of Inspiration out of Dothan, Alabama.
Show out.
Hey there.
Hi, how are you all doing today?
Lovely.
We're doing well.
Great, Pastor. We are enjoying the show, and we are here at the funeral home to supply anyone's need if they'll just come on to 1039 North Rain Street in the city of Dothan. We are ready and able to serve them.
All right, guys. All right. You heard that, didn't you, Mom?
I heard it.
Okay, then.
And you all have a great day. We just wanted to check in with you all.
All right, Miss Lady of Inspiration.
Thank you.
Be blessed.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Mona, that juice free for you,
I do
Mona.
not want the juice. I don't want the juice right now.
Hey, Mona, did you hear her turn on her radio voice?
I heard her radio voice.
I thought she was going to sing.
Yeah, I thought she's going to break out on that song for you, Mona.
Can't stay too long.
Can't stay too long.
Oh, she like that song.
This love fair is over. Listen, Mona, when I tell you, when God gives you something, you just have to be ready to receive where he's trying to take you.
That's right.
A lot of us are so busy focusing on other people until you can't focus on what God is trying to do just for you.
Amen.
And you have to learn, when God has a blessing just for you,
it's for you.
It's just for you. I ain't got to focus on
with
what
my
you
name
doing.
on it.
I ain't got to focus on what Tamika doing. Focus on what God is doing for me. Focus on that. And then support Tamika and what she's trying to do. Support you, what you're trying to do. And watch God continue to bless you.
That's right.
God would only give you what you're willing to give away.
All right, guys. So y'all
that's tough. Don't take out running, Mom.
That's deep.
So
He will. He'll do it every time. He already said it. He didn't give us anything. He wants to use us as a catalyst for him. We represent him. And if we represent him and he gives to us, he said, give it away. I give it back to you.
Okay.
All right, guys. So you heard it. Give. So make sure y'all come on out and support us on May the 25th, It's going down at McFarland Park. That's in Florence, Alabama. Dothan, we coming. So we will be at McFarland Park on May the 25th for our 4th annual Remembering the Veterans Through Music concert. And I am so excited because it's going to be hot.
It is going to be
It will not be cold.
Hydrate.
Oh, I'm going to start hydrating. Mona, I've been lost 8 more pounds by then. I'll be ready.
Wrong with that.
I'll be ready. Be drinking number water.
Mona, she ain't coming out there. She on some diet or something. Don't worry. She ain't coming out there. She on a diet. She ain't coming. No, I'm telling you, you ain't coming out there. You ain't falling out here. No, you stay at the house. Coming out there night.
You gotta eat.
Gotta eat. Because you know she'll go all day. Did you eat anything? No, I've been busy. Not yet.
Been
I
too
was
busy. I got to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't ask you that, do I, Mom?
No.
Mona say, I'm gonna stop and have my nutritions
and my hydration.
You got to ask Mona to work, because she gonna Mona come in hungry.
No, I do not.
And then when she come in, here Mona. First of all, she come late already. Then
not all the way, not all the time.
Majority of the time. So then she got first. So I like the ritual, Mona. At least you consistent. She come in late.
Mm-hmm.
She walk in, look like she finna get, like I say, finna. She look like she finna go to work. Look like she finna go back in and do some drops. But then she had to come back to her desk. She had to sit down and eat her one sausage and biscuit that she brought just for her.
What?
Look, just for her. Then she go to the back, get on the phone.
Oh.
And then she'll do some drops.
But she make it consistent.
I have
consistent.
my announcements on the phone.
I'm telling you, she got it consistent, man. Hey, but when you know who you know. Okay, so we got another call.
You're consistent. That's what makes a difference.
Oh, Mona. So when you're consistent in what you do. Guess what? I'd rather deal with someone that's consistent and I know who you are than it will with somebody that's faking me.
Yeah.
We don't look forward to Mona bringing us breakfast. We know it ain't going to happen. It's understood. It ain't going to happen.
Oh, my God.
Come on now. The day she brought me coffee, I was scared to drink it. I didn't know to drink it.
Why was you scared to drink it?
Man, come on. I need an armor bearer to make sure there ain't nothing in it. Like, oh, what's really going on here, man? What we got going on?
Oh my goodness. Really?
So, Mona, listen. I'm telling you just have to be careful with people. With people that's flaky, people that's unstable or unstable in all their ways. I want to deal with somebody. I know how you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tamika.
You know I'm gonna be here though, right?
Yeah. You know you ain't sensitive at all. We know you're not sensitive at all. We know Tamika's too sensitive.
I'm sensitive.
No, so y'all balance each other. Cause you ain't sensitive at all. She too sensitive. And so y'all balance each other. You see what I'm saying?
You don't think I'm sensitive though, for real?
To who?
I thought I was sensitive.
Girl, you ought to quit that. You thought
Tamika, am I not sensitive?
It depends on what it is.
Oh, okay.
That girl,
I mean, for real though, it depends on what it is.
She not a fake.
Oh.
She a fake that cry about that. We brought that casket in.
That was sad.
See what I'm talking about?
That was sad. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Brought that casket in and she's oh.
That was sad. Who wouldn't do that? I did.
I brought it in. Listen, we
just look at it as a box.
Listen, y'all,
we can't.
We do casket wraps. So if you want your casket wrap, give us a call. Your life remembered. I'm telling you, you dream it, we make it. We wrap caskets. We do casket inserts. We do embroidery. We do it all. You want your car wrapped? We'll wrap your car.
You gonna wrap your car?
Man, we'll wrap the car.
All right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, wrap your car. You don't want the folks to pick it up? We'll wrap it. They looking for
the VIN number.
Looking for the color.
Look, Tamika said they looking for the VIN number. We Mona got some folks that know how to handle it.
Scrape that off. No, I'm just
Mona.
I'm just joking.
Hey guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in with us today. Listen, it has been a wonderful day. I have really enjoyed it. I was trying to read and said Again,
we got a lot of things going on.
Don't let your children repeat what we say on here. Okay?
What is it?
This weekend, get your Kevin Richardson tickets. Go to American Entertainment Group and get your tickets. And also make sure you order your graduation, funeral, memorial shirts. Call us today, 256-712-2888.
That's right. We got to put a warning up on there.
Thank you for tuning in to the Lunchtime Hour with the old school preacher,
the church secretary,
and the choir president.
Hey, y'all, I think this love affair is over. Nah, we can't stop loving you. So make sure you tune in on Monday. We'll be right back in the same place at the same time with the old school preacher,
the church secretary,
and the choir president.
But until then, enjoy yourself this weekend. Make sure you go to church because let me tell you something. Jesus loved you so much that he died. And because he died, you got a right to go to church on Sunday to just tell him thank you.
Go to Sunday school.
Yeah, make sure you go to Sunday school.
And if you're in the Shoals area, come visit us at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church. That's 23001 County Road 14 with old school preachers, the pastor. So come on out.
That's right. So, hey, like I said, this thing ain't over. Y'all enjoy yourself. Y'all be blessed.
This relationship is different now. No, it just ain't the same. Oh no. And I'd rather you be happy, girl. Oh yeah. Than to cause you any more pain. I think this love thing is over. Yes, it is. It done passed us by. It done passed us right on by. Yeah, it hurts so much for me to leave you, girl. It hurts so much, girl. But I'ma have to say goodbye. I'ma have to say goodbye. I think this love thing is over. Oh, baby, it done passed us by. It done passed us right on by. And it hurts so much for me to leave you, girl. It hurts so much, girl. But I'ma have to say goodbye. Yeah, I'ma have to say goodbye. Wish there was some way to work things out. But baby, we're too far gone.